What's up, guys? Today I am here with a super simple indicator card magic trick. So let's get started on how this works. What you do, you have a spectator and they select a card. They can pick any card, it's a card of their choice. In this case we'll say they picked the Two of Hearts. And then you have the spectator cut the cards anywhere they want and put their Two of Hearts where they cut, complete the cut. And just for suspense, or to make it a little bit more lost in the pack, I'll go ahead and cut the deck a couple of times just to lose their card in the pack where it can't be found. Now we're going to look through the pack to see if we can find an indication of where their card is. So we spread them on the table and we see immediately that there's a card face up here. And it's the Five of Hearts. Is that your card? Well, no, it's not. It's an indication card. So we're going to say this indicates where your card is. So we'll count down 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 cards down from the indicator card is, you guessed it, their Two of Hearts. And you have located their Two of Hearts. But to make it one better, the 4 cards in between just so happen to be the 4 aces. Now this trick all by itself isn't all that impressive, but if you were to put it into the right routine, it would make for a really nice trick. How this is done is pretty simple. Let's get right into that. The tutorial. Here's how it's done. What you do, beforehand you have the 4 aces and a 5. You take the 5, you put it face up on the bottom, just like that. And then you put the aces right on the bottom, right there. So you've got, on the bottom of the pack, you've got the 5 face up and the 4 aces underneath of it. And that's how you start this trick. You then have the spectator select a card. They select any card they want, doesn't matter what it is. And in this case it's the 3 of Hearts. You have the spectator cut the pack. They place their 3 of Hearts where they cut to. And then you place the 5 and the 4 aces. When you do this cut and complete it, the 5 and the 4 aces go directly on top of their card. So now in the middle of the pack you have a face up 5, the 4 aces, and the selected card. And just to make it a little bit more, just to add something to it, to make it look a little bit crazier so that the card's lost in the pack, you cut the deck a couple of extra times, making sure not to cut where that 5 or the aces are. So you cut a little high, complete the cut, and then you cut a little low and complete the cut, and the deck's been cut twice more, card's lost in the deck. And then you say you're going to look for an indication of their card, and when you spread the card out there'll be a face up 5. You say, is that your card? Spectator will say no, and you say, well, it indicates where your card is. So from the 5 we'll count 5 cards down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there is the selected card, their card. But the one step further is that the 4 cards in between are in fact the 4 aces. And that is an indicator card trick. Though it is not very impressive all by itself, within the right context of a routine, it could be a very nice way to produce the 4 aces. Again, you find a 5, like this one, you put it face up on the bottom, you put the 4 aces right after it on the bottom, so you have that. And that is how the card trick's done. All they got to do is select a card, doesn't really matter what it is, and then place it. Once you have them selected, you have them cut the deck, and you place the selected card on the top heap. So if the selected card is a 7 of diamonds, they would place it there, and the 5 and the aces go on top of it. And then after that, it's pretty simple. You just spread the cards out, and the indicator card, you count down 5, and you've got the selected card with the 4 aces in between. And that is a very super simple indicator card trick. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, press the bell. See you next time.